Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to look at a book I recently purchased. It's called Ruby Charm Colors, Adult Coloring Art Journal, Volume 1. It has 22 illustrated plates. Her pictures, she calls them plates, coloring tips, illustrated art journal pages, and color charts. It's written and illustrated by Susan Carlson. And I've been looking at this for a while. I had it in my on my wish list for a while in Amazon and waiting. I like to see flip-throughs before I go and spend money. I've learned the hard way, and I just didn't see one coming up. And I kept looking and looking, and I finally pushed the button and said, okay, well, it is so pretty. I have to show you this book. Quite thick. Let me show you this way. It's quite thick. The measurements are like 8 1/4 by 10 3/4. And okay, so anyway, this book belongs to page 8. And as we start getting into it, you're going to see how cool this book is. It starts off with her introduction. Here it tells you the 22 plates there are to color in here and their names. And then it starts to go into all kinds of stuff. It gives you all kinds of tips. What to use, colored pencils, other mediums, and it's very informative. Talks about papers and color wheel, basic color theory, basic coloring techniques, creating an illusion of shape with highlights and shadows. It is really, really cool and very informative. And then as we get into it, more and more and more, hear this. As we get into it, you're going to see, like, have you ever colored a picture and didn't complete it and gone back to work in it and you completely forgot what you used in the book? She provides areas for notes. You can put notes in here. You can write down what you used, any process you were going through or blending or whatever you want, your thoughts, whatever you want. Beautiful artwork, really beautiful artwork. And then she starts to tell about a little bit about the picture, you know, that you're going to be coloring, whether it was an inspiration of somewhere she was, something she saw, an experience she had. It's very cute, and it sure kept my interest. The pictures in here are just, the paper is thin, it's on the thin side. And then on the opposite side of this one was called Ruby Charm, the Muse, tells about her. And then on the back of the picture, once you colored it, it tells the name, and then you can write colored by your name. Then it goes into the next one, which is a heron in waves. Beautiful. And then nesting bird, and she'll go into talking about, like I said, an experience or something she saw, whatever she was inspired her to do the drawing. But I think her art is really, really pretty. I think it's whimsical, love the moon. And again, she gives spaces there, or if you want to chart your colors, here for your notes, your journaling, whatever you want to do, and then you color. More little stories, whatever, picture, area for your colors, your little writing, your notes, and then on to the next one. And there's something in here for everyone. I mean, it is just so pretty. And she talks about the cicada, and she tells, you know, a little information on the cicada. And she gives spaces again to make your color charts, your color wheel, whatever you want to do with them. Again, area for your journaling. Baby owl and mama owl. Autumn cat. Oh, with pumpkins. Perfect for this time of year. A March hare with fiddleheads. And she explains what fiddleheads are, which are these like fern-like plants. Sea lions. Jellyfish. More color charts. And then she gives, I believe it's 10 color charts. Color chart on one side, a whole page for your notes on the other side. You could like, if you ran out of space on the page you were coloring, you can always bring it over and, you know, note that that was the picture you were coloring if you needed more information on it. So here's chart 8, chart 9, chart 10. Okay, so there's 10 pages of the color charts and journaling page. Thank you page. Here it tells you, you know, where you can contact her through Instagram, Pinterest, Vero, Twitter, Facebook. And then thumbnails of volume 2, and the pictures are just beautiful. And volume 2 is out already. I had a hard time picking between 1 or 2 because there were no flip-throughs of this book, so I had really nothing to go by. But I think it's really beautiful. It's like a soft, suede-y kind of material on this book. But anyway, it's called Ruby Charm Colors, Adult Coloring Art Journal, Volume 1. And it's written and illustrated by Susan Carlson. Very beautiful. I bought it off of Amazon. I hope this was helpful. I know that I need flip-throughs before I purchase from now on. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Have a colorful day. Bye.